Greetings and salutations, humans. Welcome to the channel. This is your host, Putinbot, and that is me, your host, Putinbot. And because we are friends, you can call me, you guessed it, Putinbot. Today, we are going to be doing a guide on one of the original epics in Raid Shadow Legends. I'm talking about Zargala, this wonderful, beautiful little orc that you are seeing on your screen right now. Her with Death Knight, I mean, they are the faces of Raid Shadow Legends. If you ever watch any of Plarium's ads, Zargala's in a ton of them. She's in there with some of them. Gaelic, the starting orc champion that you're able to go with. Don't pick them, by the way, if you are just getting started on Raid. Just don't. Do yourself a favor. Get Elaine or get Kale. Don't get Gaelic. Anyway, Putin, back to the video. Stop rambling. Stop rambling, Putin. Back to the video. Sorry about that. Where was I? Oh yeah, we're talking about Zargala. So, I said she is one of the faces of Raid Shadow Legends. She is one of the OG champions. Zargala is one of the ones that really helped me get through Orc Faction Wars. She has a defense down, which is fantastic. She can hit like a truck, which is fantastic. Her model is superb. She's got this tattoo, kind of just goes down everywhere. You see, she has some assets going on. See what I mean here? You see what I mean? She's got that nice little skull there on her hip. Look at this axe. How would I get smacked by that thing? I know I wouldn't. She has a nice full head of hair. She's got those earrings. I mean, for an orc, she's good looking. She's a good looking orc in my opinion. Anyway, Putin, focus. So here is Zargala, like I just said, in that rambling little intro that we just had going on. She is one of the original champions. I'm going to show y'all how I've got my Zargala built. We are going to do a damage test on her. We are going to see how hard we can make her hit. We are going to test her. If you have Zargala, especially if you get her early game, she can do a metric ton of work for you. So any further ado, let's get into it. Let's look at her skills. Her A1, split apart, attacks one enemy, has a 50% chance of placing the big version of weaken for one turn. Weaken is one of the best debuffs in the game. It just gives you just a flat extra 25% damage. It's beautiful. Her A2, devastate, attacks one enemy, instantly activates crack armor. If the target is killed by this attack, that is on a 2-turn cooldown when booked. And then her A3, crack armor. This is what makes her so freaking good. Attacks all enemies 3 times. After the first hit, has a 50% chance of placing a 60% decreased defense debuff on all enemies for 2 turns. All of her damage is based off of attack. She has a aura. She has a 40 accuracy in all battles. That means just put her in the lead and you get an extra 40 accuracy just for her being in the first spot, which is very helpful, especially early and mid game. Let's look at her masteries. I have got her going down the offense, tree, and support. I've got her going down to War Master, and I have got my Zargala built to be a nuker. That is what I am most interested in her doing. I want her doing as much damage as I can. I've got her going into methodical. I've got her going into single out. I've got her going into bring it down. She's an attack-based champion. Pretty much everything that you fight is going to have a higher base defense than she has. So that just means she's going to do extra damage. And then for the support tree, I've got her going down to spirit haste. That way if someone dies, she just gets more speed. Now there is an argument to be made for taking this mastery here instead, Sniper, and I'm actually do this later on. Right now I'm not. Sniper will just give you an extra 5% chance of landing that defense down on enemies. But this is how I've got her built, and for me it's very serviceable. I've just got her built to do maximum damage. I want Zargala to be as lethal as I can make her be. She can play anywhere. She can play in the arena as a defense down. She can play in the arena as a nuker. If you have someone already on your team that has the ability to place a defense down, Run Zargala with no accuracy at all. Just go in and just put her into an attack banner and let her go. I mean, she hits like a truck. I've got her running in a Savage set. I've got her in speed boots. I have got her in crit damage gloves. And then take a look at that crit rate. That is absolutely insane. I love it. Then I'm looking for some additional crit rate wherever I can get it, just to make sure I've got her in crit damage gloves, because I want Zargala hitting hard, and I want her going as quick as I can get her going with the stats that she needs. One bad thing about Zargala is she is relatively stat hungry, because you got to have her with accuracy, you got to have her with crit rate, and you got to have her with crit damage, and then you got to have her with attack. So she does need some stats in order to do what you need her to do, but once you get her there, she hits like an absolute truck, and I'm about to show that to y'all right now. Let's, without any further ado, let's jump into a dungeon. Let's go to the Dragon Lair. Let's do Dragon Stage 20. I'll put together a team, and I will be right back. Okay, so here is the team that we are going to use here in Dragon 20. This is going to be a very accessible team. We've got Eris. She is a farmable rare. We've got Apothecary for patch heals, and also for some extra speed. We have got Frozen Banshee. She's going to be our win condition against the dragon. We have Reliquary Tinder for cleanses and also reses in case they are needed. And then we have Zargala bringing up the rear. She is going to be our wave clear, and she's also going to help us kill the dragon. So let's just get into it, and we'll do a damage test, and we will go from there. So just bear with me. Go ahead and speed everybody up. We'll go ahead and speed everybody up again. Okay, so here we are going to do the defense down. So let me slow this down. Let's see how hard she hits. Respectable damage. So speed everybody up again. Okay, now let's go ahead and do, this is the single target nuke. This is Devastate. Let's hit this Bombardier here on the right. Let's see how hard she hits for. 63k, and they've got the War Master proc, so very respectable damage. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and speed this up. We're going to go into full auto, and we'll be back after the run. So let's go ahead and take a look here at the damage. Zargala came in with 1.8 million damage. Frozen Banshee came in second with 1.1. Now, here's something I want to point out. Frozen Banshee, all of her damage came against the boss. Zargala, she brought the pain against the waves and the boss. I mean, she's just a great all-around champion. Let's get rid of that. That's garbage. Now let's go ahead and I will show y'all how she plays in Fire Knight. A lot of people are going to say you don't want to use Zargala there because she's just a single hitter and she's not going to do anything against you. She's not going to do anything for you against the Fire Knight. I call BS, and let me show y'all why. You got Cure back up. Now here's the team. We have Skyle the Drakes. She is a free daily login reward. We have got Allure. Allure is going to help us keep the Fire Knight shield down. We got Apothecary. We've got Zargala. She's going to be our defense down. She's also going to be our DPS. And then we got Cold Heart to help us kill the boss. And I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to put this thing on auto, and y'all can see for yourselves. Okay, y'all, and there we have it. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen. That's Zargala. I mean, she is an absolute cannon. She hits hard. She looks good. She is a sassy orc with a lot of attitude. She has a great kit. Y'all saw it for yourselves in Dragon as well as in Fire Knight. I'm not going to show her in the arena just because I don't have her geared well enough to be able to play in my arena team in Gold 5. But, I mean, she is a great champion. If you have her, build her out, use her. If you want to make her hit even harder, run her with someone who has an attack up. If you have Sachi, she pairs really well with Sachi. Sachi has the turn meter, she has the attack up. I mean, she works absolutely wonderful there. Well, y'all, on that note, I'm going to head on out. Mrs. Bot and the kids are on their way back home, and I have got to make them dinner. So I'm going to fly away now. I'm going to do that whole Botley parenting thing. If y'all like this video, if you would please do me a favor, if you would give it a thumbs up, and then if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you. The channel's been growing really quick, and frankly, I'd just love to have you. Y'all, this is PutinBot. I'm going to head on out. Y'all have a good one, and I will see y'all on the next video. Bye bye.